that's Tetris. Check this, check that. I like the way how you do that. Wind up your waist, how you do that.
Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Block Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. And please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. Well, due to uncertain circumstances, I could not cover this fight live. However, I did watch it afterwards, and it still feels surreal for me. It's like the fight didn't happen, even though it happened. And Terence Crawford won, but somehow it feels like the fight didn't happen because the promotion of this fight was not well arranged. Turki Alalshikh did put a lot of money in this fight. However, the team he employed to promote this fight didn't get the best promotion it should have gotten, because I know if the numbers comes out, it will be one of the most watched fights ever because of the Netflix backing. However, we are talking about real life. I didn't see people talk about the fight here outside the American audience and maybe the British audience. I didn't see a lot of people outside across the globe talk about this fight like the way they talk about Mike Tyson fight against Jake Paul. That's because this fight wasn't well promoted. Canelo Alvarez is no doubt a Mexican sporting icon. Somebody that has done a lot for Mexican boxing. I think he single-handedly, of course, you might talk about the Chavez Senior, those great Mexican boxers in the past. But I feel Canelo Alvarez has to be the most popular Mexican sport person. He's the most popular Mexican sport person around the globe. And he's done a lot for Mexican boxing. You have to give him props for that. However, now let's get to what the topic is about. Terence Crawford did defeat Canelo Alvarez, took his belts, and he's now the king of 168 pound. He's the king of the division, 168 division. Now, all these things happen because of Turki Alalshikh. Why Turki Alalshikh choose to support Crawford out of all the fighters out there? I think it's because he saw that Crawford was being marginalized. Let's not get it twisted. Terence Crawford has had to do it the hard way. The hard way. And thanks to Turki Alalshikh, Crawford has cemented his legacy. Of course, people will say, well, is he now better than Mayweather? I don't think so. Mayweather fought guys in their prime, multiple world champions with, well-known names. Guys like Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Canelo Alvarez. They're like, when you look at Floyd Mayweather's resume, you're like, wow, it's crazy. No, yeah, forget about the Conor McGregor fight, but I'm talking about his resume outside the circus. He cemented his legacy. But I prefer Crawford as a person than Floyd Mayweather, though. I don't see Crawford as somebody that loves to live that lavish lifestyle. He's just a family guy, keep his cool, stay to himself, doesn't talk too much or go above his boundary. He's just a very well reserved guy. I think that's why Turki Alalshikh, I would say, he saved Terence Crawford's career. Because even though he did defeat Errol Spence Jr. and stopped him, that didn't really do much for him. It didn't do much for him. It didn't grow his profile. Even now, Terence Crawford profile is not really grown, but he's got work to do. I feel because Bob Crawford is not media savvy enough. He doesn't appear too much on interviews. He do very few interviews. And he's not he doesn't have these huge sponsorship deals. I think he should have that. But I know the reason why he doesn't have that. I know the reason why. But yeah. But anyway, he's done great for himself. He's done great for Omaha and Nebraska. I think that's where he's from. He's changed. He's made history and changed everything basically. So he did well. Congrats to Bob Crawford for the win over Canelo. I have to say Canelo Alvarez deserve praise, even though I feel it's time for him to retire. And that will be another video. I'll talk about that. Why Canelo Alvarez should retire. I feel he needs to retire because I'm seeing some similar patterns. I'm not liking it because I feel like there are another video for that. But this video is about this subject right here is about Alalshikh and his impact on Crawford's career, because he said, I will give you Canelo. He did. Because believe you me, if Turki Alalshikh was not involved, this wouldn't have been this wouldn't have even happened. Nothing would happen. Nothing. It wouldn't happen. Because Canelo Alvarez, what does he gain from fighting Crawford? Nothing. Crawford had a lot all to gain. Crawford, if he had beaten Crawford, they would say, yeah, why not? Crawford moved up 3 weight classes to fight him, you know. He lost now. People are saying, yeah. So Crawford had everything to gain and nothing to lose. Just facts. Is Crawford a top 5 all-time great fighters? No, it's not. There are too many great fighters to put Crawford as top 5. I would say he might be top 20 though. Yeah, I have a reason for that. Yeah, people will say he's the first male boxer to be undisputed 3 times and stuff like that. Yeah. But if we should really speak our mind, Crawford's resume is not stacked enough. You look at Canelo Alvarez, his resume is so stacked to the point where like Canelo's legacy has already been solidified. So, funny enough, he's younger than Crawford. Crawford is 38. That's crazy. I believe Crawford would have been bigger had it been if he met Turki Alalshikh years back. I think he would have been bigger than this, and he would have done more and achieved more and fought more top names. But he still got a chance to do it though. I heard he's gonna retire. Hopefully he doesn't. But if he does retire, then good luck to him. Stay tuned, guys. God bless you, and like the video and subscribe.
How you do that, baby? How you do it?
Master Chef.